Hey, this is Pastor Steve with a word for today, and the word for today is listen. In James chapter 1 and verse 19, we are told to be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. Well, first of all, we ought to be listening to God. Do you know most of the time when we approach God, it's usually through prayer, and we are saying, Lord, I want to give you my opinion on this or that. Or we want to say, Lord, I want this or that. Instead of saying, Lord, here I am, I want you to speak to me. And of course, one of the best ways that he speaks to us is through his word, reading his word, studying his word. But we ought to be going before him and say, Lord, speak to us. And he also speaks to us through impressions. It's what the scripture calls the still small voice. So the question is, are you listening for what God has to say to you? Well, one of the other ways that we ought to be listening is we ought to be listening to other people. Now, should you listen to everybody? No. You have to use wisdom in this. If you listen to what everybody told you, you'd be jumping off a cliff. You'd be doing things that you shouldn't be doing. But God does speak to us through fellow believers. And so you have to, again, analyze that. You have to test the spirits to see whether they are of God or not. But be willing to listen to the advice of others. Children need to be listening to the advice of parents in most cases because they've been through a lot and they have a lot of experiences that they can share. And there's other people that's been through things as well, and they can share the lessons that they have learned. So let's not be stubborn. Let's today determine that we're going to listen to those things that can affect us positively. And so have a blessed day.